Guys, it's Wonky for Wax. It's been a little while since I've done a video, so I just thought that I would get back into doing my videos. It's probably been about 2 years since I did a video, and I just thought, it was something neat to get back into. I've been watching a lot of candle reviews and videos lately, so maybe that's why I decided that it would be fun to get back into it. So, as you can see, it's Christmas time. It's actually November 30th, so I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving recently. But I just wanted to talk about some candles that I purchased recently and also some that, that I had gotten like a little bit back, and I'm not sure what other items I bought at the same time as those, but I do have particular candles that I wanted to point out today that I have gotten and that I've really liked. So I thought I would show those to you today. The first one that I wanted to show to you is in a Winter Wonderland. I don't know if you can really see. Yeah, you can. Okay, so these little snowflakes all around the jar are actually etched. They're raised. It's so cool. It just adds something different to the jar. It gives it a little, like Christmas magic, if you will. And so I just really think that that's a neat thing that they have started adding to some of their Christmas candles. And I actually had this one going yesterday. So nice. With my little vine Illumilid here. But this I had going with White Christmas. And then in my tart warmer, I had mistletoe. So this one is just a really nice light, very light pine scent. And it has some crisp, like fresh air notes to it also. It's not like balsam and cedar, like in your face pine. It's just really nice and light. So I really like this one. I definitely recommend this. They do have another candle that's called Winter Wonderland. That was like a couple of years ago, and it was white, and it had like people sledding down a hill and stuff on it. So this one is completely different. So definitely check this one out. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but it does have a really nice label with a bridge and some trees with all kinds of snow on it. So I really like that one. Definitely give that one a try. If you like pine scents, I think you would really like it. Another one that I got recently is Crisp Morning Air. And this one, I have to find where the good light is here. But Crisp Morning Air is such a nice, clean, fresh fragrance. And it has this really interesting note to it, and it's driving me crazy because I can't remember what the note is, but back when I worked for Yankee, there was another candle that had that same crisp air note, that there's just something that's really strong that's in it, and I can't remember what the fragrance note was, but this one definitely has it. It's super nice. This is a new fall fragrance that they came out with this year. I have not burned it, as you can see. But I have done the tart of it in my bedroom, and it was really, really nice fragrance. It's got a really pretty label with the bridge and the fall foliage there on it. But it's a really nice candle. Definitely recommend that one if you like fresh scents. It's a really nice like bedroom, bathroom kind of scent. Another one I wanted to point out that I've been burning this fall is Autumn in the Park. This one I hadn't, usually I'll keep better care of my jars. Like you can just see that there's like just buildup in there, and that's, I used to, when I was working for the company, I was like so anal about my jars. I made sure that I got all the residue off the sides, everything like that. I still trim my wicks now, but like I used to be just a lot more on top of it, I guess you could say, and I haven't been. I've just been kind of letting the candles do their thing. And it's not as pretty on the outside because I do have like this residue on the inside. So it's not quite as pretty as how I used to keep them. And I probably should, start getting back into taking a little bit better care of the inside of them. So maybe that's something I'll start doing. But Autumn in the Park is a really nice apple and like crisp air kind of leaves kind of fragrance. It's really interesting because you can smell that apple and almost like that. There's not really a lot of spice though. It's like apple and like the air that you could smell walking in the park. It's a really nice fall fragrance. I actually burned this a lot with apple cider. And I think you could definitely do that. And I did tarts of it. It's a lot lighter than apple cider because it doesn't have that cinnamon note or that spice note to it, but it's a nice fragrance. So I really like this one a lot. This one came out this fall with Crisp Morning Air was another one. Another one I wanted to show you is, let me see what it's called, Pine Berry. It's really not. This is a candle that I got at TJ Maxx or TJ Maxx, $9.99 for this size, and it burns for 40 to 50 hours. It's Mountain Berry. It's totally their old fragrance that Yankee used to have called Mountain Berry, which, by the way, I was obsessed with. So as soon as I took the lid off of this in TJ Maxx and smelled it, I immediately bought it. There was no question about it. This is an amazing fragrance. So Pine Berry, Mountain Berry, whatever you want to call it, it's great. I don't know if you remember Mountain Berry. It was like a gray color. It was kind of an odd, like charcoal gray color wax. And this, it's kind of hard to see it. This is kind of like that dark, deep, like charcoaly kind of color. It looks like it has a little bit more green, like dark, 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 dark green to it in this one. But it's Mountain Berry. Mountain Berry is one of those fragrances like apple cider and country linen, if you've watched my other videos, is to me. It is so nice. It's just so nice. It's just wonderful. And it's like, it's got that piney, but it's got the sweetness of the berries. And both of them kind of just cohesively go so well together. You wouldn't think that they would, or you would think it would smell more cranberry, more holiday. It really doesn't. It's very, very unique. So if you see this one, it's one of the writing jars. This one is a 3-wick writing jar at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, wherever you can get these. If you see Pine Berry, get it. I'm actually hoping to go to maybe TJ Maxx or Marshalls pretty soon, maybe Home Goods, and just see if they have this come out this year, because this is from last year, and it's a great fragrance. Another one that I wanted to show you is Warm Woolen Mittens. This one is from, it's from a couple of years ago. They've had this fragrance for a little while. It is just wonderful. I picked this one up because if you can see all that oil in the jar, it looks amazing. And the bottom of the jar is like super dark. I'm like really excited about this one. This is a fresh scent. It is just such a nice, light, it's actually, I mean, I guess you could say it's light, but it's a fresh fragrance. It's very different from country linen, but there's certain notes of it that remind me of country linen, but it is, and as you know, country linen is like one of my favorites. But ever since this came out, this one has been one of my favorites. This I love to burn in my bedroom. And I love the label with the little boy catching like the sparkles on it. It's just such a nice fragrance. If you see, this is in stores right now. It was gone for a while. Now it's back. Definitely grab Warm Woolen Mittens. And it's just a very nice, unique scent. I like unique ones. And then I like your classics too, like Home for the Holidays. I love this one. This one, Home for the Holidays, has cinnamon, it has pine, it has Christmas in it, pretty much. It is such a nice Christmas fragrance. I guarantee you this is something that you want to have for the holidays. Every time I've had it lit and had like, I usually will have a couple of them going in my new house here. I've moved houses, if I didn't say that. So I have a candle always going in my living room. I have a candle going up on I have a window cut out to my kitchen, and I'll have one there, and usually they're matching or similar scents. And then I have a tart warmer in the kitchen as well as upstairs in my bedroom and stuff too. But I always have fragrances going in the house. It just makes everything so nice and cozy, especially this time of year. And Home for the Holidays is definitely a staple for me for the holidays. And I found out recently that my mom used to burn it in our house when I was younger, and I didn't even know it because she probably had the tart warmer like hot hidden so we wouldn't knock the wax over or something. But I love this fragrance. it is one that you cannot go wrong with in the holidays. And actually, in the beginning of me starting to burn candles, I did not like pine scents at all. Um, I don't, I don't know. A lot of them smelled kind of fake to me. They didn't smell like real trees, and so I wasn't really a big pine fragrance person. But this one kind of started to change that because there is a little bit of pine in here with the spice, and so it's very, very nice. So, yay, I'm back. So happy holidays to everybody. I'm going to try to start making regular videos. And so definitely comment, rate, and subscribe down below. And let me know if you've had any of these candles and what you've thought of them. I'm really excited to get back into making videos, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.